everybody, it's Colette Baron-Reid. Welcome to this week's mini lesson, and we are going to be talking about the difference between oracle cards, ta-da, and tarot cards, ta-da. Tarot cards are very, very specific. They're a 15th century card deck that has existed the same exact way since they first showed up in our world. Now, tarot cards will always have 78 cards. They will always have 22 cards called trumps or triumphs. They're always, or major arcana, they're always going to have the 56 minor arcana or minor trumps or pips they're called. There's all kinds of different names for them, but the bottom line is what you need to know, there's 78 cards. They always have the same meanings, for example. So you're never going to be surprised by a tarot deck. The Three of Wands is going to be the Three of Wands in any deck that you pick up that says tarot or tarot. It is called a fixed system, which means it doesn't change. So that means that you can have 15 different tarot decks in front of you called tarot. They're all going to have 7-8 cards. They're all going to have 22 trumps. They're all going to have 56 minor arcana, and they're all going to mean the same things. The art will be different, and perhaps the author of that tarot deck might twist it a little bit, but ultimately you're going to see pretty much the same thing. Now, even my good tarot deck, where I used the positive psychology aspect to it, still can work exactly the same way as the fixed system of any tarot deck. So you can study these, there are books on it, fantastic books, and you're always going to have exact the same. Now, oracle cards, so different. This is my wisdom of the oracle card deck. This is Goddess Power. We have all kinds. I have lots and lots of oracle cards. Why? Because oracle cards are a fluid system. Every single oracle card deck works on its same lexicon. Remember I talked about the tarot being fixed. The tarot also has a lexicon that is actually all the symbolism that you're going to find in those 78 cards. But oracle cards are different. They're according to the author, so they're really channeled through the author that creates them. My specific oracle cards are all based on a hybrid or a synthesis of ancient divination systems that I smushed together to create a very specific lexicon or symbolic language that I move according to each deck that I create. I twist it a little bit according to the needs of the theme of the deck that I'm creating. So you might find 20 oracle card decks and not one of them is going to be the same. Not one of them is going to have the same card in the co-creation position, for example, like I have here. Now, cards that are based on systems will also be similar. For example, cards on the chakras, cards on the goddesses, cards on, things that you know, but they still will be different because they're spoken through the lens of the author that creates them. So therefore, oracle cards are a fluid system. And why I love them, to be honest with you, more than tarot cards, even though I do love tarot cards and have a long history with working with them, I find oracle cards so accurate, so psychologically accurate, especially if you are an author that's created them now, because you actually are speaking to whatever you're channeling from the collective unconscious of who we are today, rather than the medieval consciousness of when the tarot first was created. So we do oracle cards to speak to the modern person. At least that's my opinion. So that's really the difference between oracle cards, fluid system, changed according to author and theme, and the tarot cards, which are fixed, never changing, always 78 cards, very specific meanings that will only change a little bit according to the author who interprets their meanings, but they won't change all that much. Oracle cards are always going to be a surprise. So just to wrap this up, I'm going to invite you to do something new again. So below is one of my oracle card decks. You just pick a card, and I want you to see how this modern version of divination, created for the modern seeker, how does this reflect your situation today? And next week, you're going to get a short video about why we use oracle cards. I'll see you then.